Hey guys, welcome back to Georgia 4 Low. Hey, today we're headed to Panama City. That is about 360 something miles from us here in Cartersville, Georgia. We're going to do a little bit of highway, interstate travel through the cities, and we're going to give you some fuel mileage information on our 2022 Duramax Yukon powered truck. So stick around. This will be our first big trip. Right now we're filling up with getting some diesel fuel. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set the reset one of the trips, and then we'll actually during the video I'll give you some of that live drive summary view and just give you a preview of what kind of fuel mileage we're getting. So this should be a good test. Got the back end loaded down with all of our beach stuff. So stick around. Hope you enjoyed the little video.
What?
Where are we going?
I mean,
You do that to me all the time.
we're going to the beach, my favorite place.
Is that your favorite place?
Yes, and it doesn't always have to be with you, but I love going to the beach, mostly with you.
I would hope so.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so we're here at the racetrack in Cartersville. Not my fave, but you know, oh, Big Daddy here got to have those crunch donuts every once in a while. He just gets a hankering. And you know, I mean, I have to pick it up with two hands. I'm sorry. Nothing like some good old golden monster. I mean, wait for it.
How does it hit?
So good. So good.
Alright, so here's our drive summary, and we'll give you a little insight to that later. We're going to reset the trip number 1. Are you sure you want the reset? Yes. So boom, that's reset. Go back to drive summary. We got 2,180 miles on it, and let's get started and see how this thing does on our fuel mileage.
And listen, don't let him fool y'all. He's gonna say it's about seeing how much fuel we can get. I'm just here to see if we can beat the map time. That's it.
That's all you care about.
That's it. I always try to shave at least 30 minutes off. I know that's pushing it and unrealistic, but even if it's just 12, I'm like, yeah.
You're happy if you beat it by 30 seconds.
No, it's got to be substantial. 10 plus minutes. 30 seconds is just,
You're happy.
I'm here to win.
All.
I'm here to win. Win. That's it. Qualify and win.
You ain't
Bottom
first,
line.
you last.
That's right. Woo!
Okay, for our drive summary, we've been driving now for an hour and 37 minutes, averaging 28.2 miles per gallon, and we've driven 113.6 miles. And that's been all highway, or not highway, but interstate, and you can see we're running 80 miles an hour. Okay, so we have arrived at where? The beach, or Panama City.
You put me on the spot.
You froze, but anyways, give me this. People want to see what our mileage is.
No, they really don't. They want to see the water, but okay, go ahead. Okay.
All right, so we have arrived. We're at 2,514 miles. We started at 2180. We'll do the math on that. Let's go through. That's drive summary. There's our trip. So 334 miles total. We averaged 27.5 miles per gallon, and what's that? An average of 59.5 miles per hour. So this was a combined total of interstate, 2-lane, 4-lane highway, and also in town. So that's actually pretty good. We averaged 27.5 miles per gallon according to the computer. Now we're going to fill up and do a hand calculation. So let's get out and do that real quick. 14. You got to remember that. 25.
What are we doing?
Are you recording?
Yeah, you told me to
Oh.
bring the camera.
saw that.
I'm glad you did.
But now we're just going to fill up, and we're going to do 3 clicks when it gets full. That's what I did when we filled up in Cartersville. We'll let it click off, and then we'll do 2 clicks, 3 total. So let us fill up with gas or diesel fuel, and we'll see how many gallons it takes, and we'll do an actual calculation and go from there.
3 clicks later.
3
There's
clicks
no place
later.
like home.
What? What's no place like home?
Dorothy, if you click your heels together 3 times and say there's no place like, oh my God. You cannot make this stuff up, people. I'm just telling you.
So look what we got here on the thing. So that took 9.3. Let's just go ahead and call that 9.4. We'll call that 9.4. So right now we're gonna do our ending mileage was 2514. We're gonna subtract the 2180. That's 334 miles, which is what the computer showed us. So we're gonna divide that by, we'll call it 9.4. Wait a minute, I did that wrong. 334 divided by 9.4. I still do.
That's what he tells me all the time. Just had to plug that in. We're coming at you live here where math is hard.
Well, the numbers were a little skewed, and I'm like, let me do this again. I wasn't 100% sure, so.
But you were correct.
I was correct, so I'm just like, the computer said 27.5 miles per gallon. So if we drove 334 miles. We did drive. And it took 9.3.8, so we'll call that 9.4. So we'll divide 9.4. That's 35 miles to the gallon. That's a little, I was thinking something a little closer to the 27 that the computer told us, so I don't know. So hand calculation says 35 miles to the gallon, which is unbelievable, but the computer says 27.5. I'm gonna call it a happy medium, say we made 29 miles per gallon probably.
I would say 31.
31?
I mean, that's a happy medium between the 27.
A happy medium between 2. But
either way,
I think the hand calculation is probably correct. They probably have some margins factored in to that for when you're running low on fuel or things of that nature. So
Big Blue
that's
is
pretty
strong.
impressive. Anyways, if you have one of the new Duramaxes in the Yukon, this is the 2022 SLE 4-wheel drive. I'd like to know what your fuel mileage is, and drop that down in the comments below, because that's crazy. It's saying 35 and the computer's saying 37. So, but anyways, we'll split it in the middle somewhere and call it what it is. So drop your comments below. Thanks for watching, and see y'all.